Hello, my name is Jérôme Le Hec. I'm an attorney working at Gouache Avocat law firm, and I will present you commercial leases in France. In trading, location of commercial premises is the key factor for success. For a merchant, being defined as anyone doing merchant acts on a regular basis, finding the best location is then a perpetual search, and once a good location has been found, being able to keep such location, which then constitute an asset, is an issue. French legislation has taken that into consideration through a specific law on commercial leases, now part of the Commercial Code. It applies to leases of premises where a business, here again as defined by the French Commercial Code, is operated by a registered merchant. That legislation provides specific rules which derogate from the usual lease regulation. In particular, the law provides for the lessee a right to renewal of the lease. This means that except if the lessee has infringed some provision of the lease agreement, he or she is entitled to get his/her lease renewed upon expiration. If the lessor wants to stop the lease, he or she must then pay an indemnity to the lessee at least equivalent to the value of the lessee's business. Because of this mechanism, commercial lease constitute an asset for a merchant, which is called droit au bail and can be translated as right to the lease. This right to the lease can be transferred alone without the landlord's agreement. A number of provisions of the legislation on commercial lease are however not of public order, and parties can contractually derogate to such provisions. In practice, it is then common that landlords introduce specific provisions in commercial leases. This is particularly true for leases in commercial centers, which provisions differ significantly from commercial leases in town centers. Apart from the issue of the compliance of the lease with applicable laws, it is then important to ensure that the conditions of the lease are consistent with the usual practice and would not constitute an obstacle to your activities and its development. For example, is the activity property defined? What are the obligations of the landlord in terms of delivery of the premises? What are the expenses and costs we charge to the lessee? What is the mechanism used to actualize the amount of the rent? It is then important to be assisted on such issue, and Gouache Avocat can provide such assistance, including if you intend to conclude or buy a lease in a commercial center.